When I was about 10 years old, I went on a field trip with my 4th grade class to a summer camp. For the most part, it was a typical experience. Rafting, bad food in the mess hall, hiking, campfires, etc. Hell, one of my friends did the typical movie thing and brought some of his dad's Playboy magazines from home. We were supposed to be there for 4 days. I only lasted 2. Anyway, it was late at night because I stayed up to do the trash duty and clean the mess hall. After I picked up the final granola bar wrapper, I made my way to the showers to clean up before turning in for the night. Halfway through, I hear a loud shuffling sound outside the showers. Now, I assume it's my friends pranking me as they typically did and got out of the shower. Now, just to put this into perspective, the showers and the boys' cabins are a good walk away with no way to illuminate your surroundings. That's why they shower before dark and in groups to make sure nobody gets lost. Now, for someone like me, who's by himself having to navigate his way through the woods, it's pretty fucking terrifying. And to make matters worse, the flashlight I brought was back at the cabin. So I was stuck having to navigate my way back with a piece of shit lantern that barely gave me enough light. So anyway, I grabbed the lantern and started to walk to the cabins. About halfway through, I heard this ungodly moan coming right in front of me. I panicked and dropped the lantern, running in the opposite direction of the sound. And not seeing anything in my haste, I fell on something. I examined the thing that I fell on and realized it was squishy and soaking wet. I heard the moaning again from behind me and hauled ass to the direction of the cabins. I was instantly greeted by 3 flashlights and lots of concerned looks. Apparently, the other campers heard the moans and the counselors came to investigate, only to find me covered in head to toe in fucking blood. They brought me back to the cabins and I was immediately bombarded with questions about what I saw. Frustrated by the machine gun of questions, my friends shut them up. The next day, I went home. And who the hell would blame me? I was not going to stay there after the shit I'd been through. You know, it may sound strange, but the truth is, I almost forgot about this incident until a little while ago when I was reminiscing about summer camp with a friend of mine who also stayed at the camp. I asked him what happened after I left, and what he told me sent shivers up my spine. Apparently, after I left, the moans at night got louder and louder and closer to the cabins and freaked everybody the hell out. And as for that big thing that I fell on, well, the counselors were investigating the source of the moaning. They found a deer on the trail I was on. The head was ripped clean off, and its entrails were laying in a separate pile next to the carcass. That's my encounter. To this day, it remains the scariest experience I've ever had. Everyone that I've told thinks that I'm bullshitting, but my friends who were there always defend me. Now, I still don't know what the hell it was in the woods that night. Over the years, a few people have tried to tell me that the moaning sound I heard was a mountain lion, but I have my doubts. The moans sounded too high to come from a mountain lion. But my girlfriend had another idea. She thought that the thing I saw was a creature called the Wampus cat, which is apparently a mythological half-woman, half-cat monster that stalks the woods of East Tennessee. And it was a creature that was and is known among the Cherokee. The bottom line is, when I was a boy, enjoying the thrills and fun of summer camp, I had an encounter with a real-life monster.